What's up, guys? Welcome to another top 5, as always. And we're doing the last one of 2011 before tomorrow, where we go into the 2012 category. So, without further ado, let's begin. Top 5 worst films of 2011. Top 5 worst films of 2011. At number 5. Horrible Bosses. Now this one's at number 5. Reason being, it's not bad, but it's not great either. Basically, what the premise is, these 3 guys have horrible bosses, basically, treating them like shit. Well, I say 3. Mostly 2. One of them is being treated by a psychopathic boss who's pretty fucking crazy. The other one is being treated like a tool, while this one, he's getting the fucking great boss ever. It's like, oh, I'm married, I don't want to have sex with you. It's like, 1, your wife won't know if she ever finds out. 2, what's the worst that could happen? And he got her fired because of that. If that was my boss, I'd be like, please continue. Because seriously, what the flipping fuck? That boss is awesome. I think the other 2 have it hard, but this guy is just a whiny bitch. This movie was pathetic, to say the least. It just didn't make any sense. And to say there's a sequel, not to mention, if your boss is horrible to you, you have the right to quit work and find another job. And if you don't like your boss, that's how life is. To be honest, there will be horrible bosses, but most of the times, you can't even fuck all. It's either work there or leave. Why are they making a big fuss out of it? These guys are literally making a big fuss out of nothing. This movie is just pathetic. Why was it even a movie to begin with? Did someone go, I'm going to make a movie about horrible bosses? Pass me the cocaine. Seriously, it's like, well, to be honest, it is like they're on drugs. Maybe not cocaine, maybe heroin, I don't know. But it's a bad film, it's not my worst, and we're gonna get there. So yeah, at number 5, horrible bosses. At number 5, horrible bosses. At number 4, Fast 5. Yay! More cars, more explosions, done by Michael Bay. Oh wait, it wasn't done by Michael Bay. That's weird. I thought, that's weird. When I was watching this film, it felt like a Michael Bay movie. Weird that. Another Fast and Furious movie, which, as always, is another shitty one. And there's 8 of them, I think. Or is there more than 8? I think there's only 8. I think there's either 9. I think there's either 8, 9, or 10. But still, they're all shit and they shouldn't exist. So yeah. At number 4, Fast 5. At number 4, Fast 5. At number 3, Transformers: Dark of the Moon. Now this is a definitely Michael Bay movie, and again, a poor person's version of the awesome Transformers that we've come to know and love. Explosions, cars, tits. Yes, because that's what I associate Transformers with. Cars, explosions, and tits. That's what I always associated Transformers with when I was a fucking kid growing up watching this series. No, I didn't. No. It was story, plot, and dialogue, and cool-ass action sequences. This movie didn't have any of that I just mentioned. It's basically the same exact thing, just like the other one. Where Revenge of the Fallen? Was that last year's one? Oh, surprise, surprise, it wasn't last year's one. I think it was the other year's one. I don't know. They just come out in random years because they're just awful. Let's hope Michael Bay dies. I hope Michael Bay does die. Same with Zack Snyder. He's not making anything good. I hope Michael Bay and Zack Snyder both die. They are so awful, and to be honest, they could be together as a couple. Because their movies are kind of the same if you think about it. But yeah, it's a bad movie, but not my worst. So yeah, at number 3, At number 3, Transformers: Dark of the Moon. At number 3, Transformers: Dark of the Moon. At number 2, The Twilight Saga: Breaking Dawn, Part 1. Now, you know when Harry Potter got Part 1 and 2 for their films? Yeah, Twilight thought, hey, that's a smart idea. Maybe we should do it so we can get more money. Are you high? Are you high? The only reason why Harry Potter got away with it because that was epic. The only reason why you're not getting away with it because you are shit. You've got nothing to offer new to the table. You've got nothing new. Oh, but in this one, Bella's pregnant. Is she? And the baby here might be a monster. Could it? Spoiler: it wasn't a monster. It was just an overreaction. That's what it is. It was just an overreaction. This movie, nothing really good. I mean, I will admit, in part 2, which I'll get to there next year, hopefully, I think, there is one cool thing, but I'll explain why it doesn't make any sense when I get to there. Because part 2, I don't want to, jump ahead. I don't want to jump ahead to the gun straight away. This movie is just so bad. Again, with Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart, and also Taylor Lautner. Three worst acting people ever. They can't act for shit. If you have any of those 3 people in your movie, all I can say is this now. Your movie is going to bomb. It is not... When I mean bomb, I don't mean it's going to be a big explosion hit. I mean, it's not going to get the Academy Award-winning films. It's going to get the Academy Award winner of sucking. Is that an award? Someone make that an award, please. But it's a terrible film, but it's not my worst. So, at number 2, The Twilight Saga: Breaking Dawn, Part 1. At number 2, The Twilight Saga: Breaking Dawn, Part 1. And my number one worst film of 2011 is The Hangover, Part 2. Another continuation of the Hangover series, which should die. This one is basically these guys in Bangkok. Why is it called that? You know how women are supposed to have vaginas? Not in this one. They've got cocks. I guess that's why it's called Bangkok. I don't know. I think that was supposed to be a funny joke, but when I heard that, I was like, is that supposed to be a joke, or is it supposed to be a serious thing? Because I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if I was supposed to laugh or if I was supposed to say, okay. I don't know. It just didn't make any sense. This movie doesn't make any sense. The same guys have a hangover again. And it's like, Jesus, tap dancing, Christ. Don't you remember what happened last time? Most people, when they have a hangover and bad stuff happens like this, it's like, you know what, never gonna get drunk again. They didn't learn the lesson. You see that guy? You see that one guy? He had hair, but for some reason his hair had gone. How? I don't know. Don't fucking care. This movie is just terrible. It's all over the place. Like, literally all over the place. Nothing great about it. You know that Chinese guy that was crazy in the first one? Well, yeah. You see him again in this one. For some unknown reason. They're friends. It just doesn't make any sense, like I said. It's a movie that basically shouldn't exist. And to say there's 3 films of them, before you say, oh, but there's 3 films of Kung Fu Panda, they are funny. They are cool. This is not funny, nor are they cool. It's just a piece of shit, mishmash film that should not exist. These guys should really get a life and stop always like getting drunk for solving a problem. Let's get drunk, solve that problem. Let's get drunk. Here's the thing: people always think that beer will wash away your problems. It doesn't. After when you get drunk the next day, it's like, oops, you've caused a few more problems. Good job. Good job. What happened to beer getting rid of all your problems? Didn't work, did it? Because you just fucking got more problems. Great idea. drink a lot of beer, get drunk, have more problems. Makes about as sense as anything else in this movie, I think. Yeah, sort of, I don't know. But still, it's the worst film and should never exist. So yeah, at number 1, The Hangover Part 2. At number 1, The Hangover Part 2. Also, before I end it, why the fuck is it called Part 2? Like, the first one was just called The Hangover. Why is this called The Hangover 2? The Hangover 2. Would make sense, but Part 2... Like, really? Part 2? You have to have Part 1 first to be classed as Part 2. You only had The Hangover. See? That makes sense. So yeah, at number 1, The Hangover Part 2. At number 1, The Hangover Part 2. Well guys, sorry for saying that quite a few times, but that's it for today, and join me tomorrow where I talk about my top 5 best video games of 2012. That's it. We're in 2012 tomorrow. Well guys, bye.